The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7. The PCTV Network, it's Earth's Little Heaven. The PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVNetwork.com, The PCTVNetwork.com, The PCTVNetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVNetwork.com, your hometown station.
Cool. The PCTV Network proudly presents Pioneer Athletic Conference Wrestling. Tonight, Pottsgrove host Upper Perk. Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by former coach Steve Ansbach. Welcome to a showdown of the two top dogs in the Frontier Division in a wrestling match that should ultimately decide this year's Frontier Division Championship. Now, and also welcome and thanks to U.S. Piping for sponsoring our pregame show. Now for the breakdown, Steve, first let's look at the visiting team, the Indians of Upper Perkiomen, led by their head coach Steve Adam. In his 4th season, he has done a sensational job, and they are the 2-time defending division champion.
That they are. Upper Perk coming in with a 5-3 record here tonight. Coach Adams been with the program 4, if not 5 years, doing a great job, and their success continues to build year in, year out. So we're looking for a good one here tonight.
On the flip side, let's look at the home side. Then we'll talk about some matchups. The Pottsgrove Falcons, led by their head coach Jeff Madden. In his 14th season, he has done a stellar job. Steve, we saw them 1 week ago against crosstown rival Pottstown. The middle of their lineup, I like to call them, starting at 126 pounds, Murderers Row.
Oh, yeah, they come out starting at 126 with Bryce Caffrey to 130 to 138 to 45. They showcased themselves last weekend, and we'll see what happens again tonight in this dogfight.
And we have 2 weight classifications that have a special interest, district-ranked wrestlers. What are the 2 weight classes we should keep an eye on tonight?
Right now they're saying at 126 is where we're going to kick off. We just talked about Bryce Caffrey from Pottsgrove. He'll be potentially wrestling Brandon Godshaw, and the other one, Bernie, we have 160,
152
correct?
And 160 would be interesting.
Yeah, 152, 160. Looking forward to those matches. And again, starting at 106 tonight. So depending on where the coin flip is and what these coaches' decisions of who they want to send out at what weight classes could be interesting, and we could get some different bouts than we potentially have on paper here tonight.
I love starting 106, man. The big boys at 285 will end the night. The adrenaline's pumping. It's time to rumble. We'll be right back with the opening match.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow.
Learn.
Succeed.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Steve, your thoughts on starting at 106?
106 right from the beginning. Coaches can see exactly where their lineups could have fall. It's good always starting from the beginning and getting that 106 first opportunity on the mat.
Anthony Testa in maroon for Pottsgrove, Gabriel Talone for Upper Perk in their mixed blue and gray and gold. And Talone coming off a big pin against Phoenixville. Talone is undefeated in dual meets this year, got a medal at every tournament that he went to, so this on paper advantage for the sophomore from Upper Perk.
Yeah, Talone's coming in with a record of 18-4. Right away he gets on the offense. Testa good with his defense there to a sprawl, back to their feet.
Jeff Madden in his 14th season, one of the more experienced coaches in the area for Pottsgrove. And Upper Perk, of course, with a storied tradition in wrestling, the sport of wrestling, state champion. And now Steve Adam comes in after a little bit of a decline in his fourth season. He's turned this thing around.
He has. Talking to their athletic director today, very happy with what Steve's bringing to the program and his assistant coach.
Talone up 2-0 in the individual score, 0-0 on the team scoreboard inside of 40 seconds. Period number one. We will have 3 2-minute periods for each wrestler, 13 weight classifications.
And Gabriel from Upper Perks, heavy on top right now, trying to work underneath the legs. Throws the leg in, trying to work a tilt here for some near fall points.
Upper Perk coach Steve Adam an Emmaus resident, but a graduate of Brandywine Heights. As a matter of fact, one of his assistants, Kyle Kemmerer, was a state champion at Brandywine Heights. That is the end of the first period. Advantage 2-0 for Upper Perk. Gabriel Talone at 1:06.
Upper Perk defers to Pottsgrove. Anthony Testa's taking neutral.
Upper Perk 5-0 1 year ago. Two-time defending champion as Talone with a quick shot in there, but Pottsgrove champion of 3 years ago.
Yeah, Pottsgrove champion 3 years ago. These teams in the division have battled it out every year for that divisional crown.
He's got him tilted. He's going for the pin. Testa's fighting like heck, and he gets out of it.
Official holding 2 for near fall for Upper Perk Yeoman. It's awarded to him. Score 6-0 in favor of Upper Perk. Again, he's heavy on the head with a good tight waist. Gabriel is working, pressure forward.
You got to believe the Upper Perk coaches know what comes at 126 and up, so they want some big points here early.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how this is going to fall out in the middle of the weight class, but again, where teams are, it's going to, a lot of these matches could come down to the heavier guys tonight.
The big boys. Then we're going to have a celebrity match at 2:15, you and me. Benefit for charity. Come on, Gary Dorenzo's the referee.
Maybe next time, that's a good idea. Again, Anthony from Pottsgrove has to work to his base here.
So this is the Frontier Division showdown, the two top dogs on paper. This will ultimately decide this year's champion. Upper Perk has captured 3 of the last 4 championships in the sport of wrestling. And you know, it was what, 2005-06? They brought a state title home.
2000 under Coach Hans, right?
Tommy Hans, who himself was a state champion at Quakertown, went on to wrestle Division I at Duke. Now he's at Faith Christian coaching his son, who is in 9th grade. Got to believe they're rolling around the living room a little bit.
Oh, I believe so. Short time left on the clock, 2 seconds in the second. 6-0 in favor of Upper Perk Yeoman.
So Steve, explain to our fans at home, the casual fan, what are the points that you can score? What are they talking about when they want big points?
So in the sport of wrestling, you always want bonus points, and that's within the match, you know, as regarding team points. So if you win by 8 or more, you're awarded 4 bonus points to your team. If you win by 15 or more, you're awarded 5, and a pin would get 6. Win 7 or less is a 3-point team point win.
So Talone up 6-0. He wants those. He's up to 8-0 now. So right now it would stand as a major, right?
Major decision, and Upper Perk Yeoman will be awarded 4 team points.
But you know he wants 5 or 6 points. I've been watching a lot of the Penn State matches on YouTube. The 4-time national champion prior to last year, Iowa won it. But, boy, you talk about going for the big points.
Oh,
wow.
These wrestlers know it. They know where they're at in the match, and every point counts in a match. So when they're hanging for that, major decision, they want to get to 8. They want to get to 9. Here, Talone,
oh, boy, he's got
cradle.
that cradle. He's got him tilted. But Testa is a fighter.
No backs awarded either in that transition by Talone. Again, he's working back to that
40 seconds
cradle.
remaining in the 3rd and final period. He's got him tilted. He wants the big point. He's going to get some back points. He wants the pin. He wants 6 on the scoreboard. He's close. So close. Talone. 25 seconds remain. Testa's fighting for his life. And he gets out of
Talone
it.
is awarded 3 points on the near fall. Anthony back to his base. 16 seconds left on the clock here in the 3rd period. Talone's working to lock that up again.
He's inside of 10 seconds. Looks like he's going to get a major decision, but not a tech fall. And that'll do it. Gabriel Talone of Upper Perk Yeoman with a 11-0 win. Puts his team up on the team scoreboard 4-0.
Here we go to 113, where Pottsgrove will forfeit.
113, Matt Milkovich coming in. He's quite a wrestler himself. Milkovich, team captain, regional qualifier.
Regional qualifier coming to the record of 7-1. Gets the forfeit score 10-0 in favor of Upper Perk. As we talked about bonus points, I didn't fail to mention forfeits are 16 points.
At 120, we'll have Ethan Hammond for Pottsgrove, Brandon Rosansky for Upper Perk. Rosansky, three-sport athlete for Upper Perk, ranked 5th in the district. He has a career record, Steve, of 29-5.
29-5. He's been around for a while. I remember watching him in the last couple championship rounds that we had a brother as well that wrestled for Upper Perk Yeoman with a lot of success.
Hammond, a junior for Pottsgrove, comes in with a record of 2-1. This is another weight classification where Upper Perk is looking for big points. Rosansky ranked in the district, one of the top at 120. 13 of his 19 wins were bonus wins.
That's very impressive. I mean, he's known how to get the job done, and what the coaches are asking for him. Here at Pottsgrove, it is we did have a change in the lineup. It is Jeffrey Strawley wrestling at 120 for us, so it looks like they're going to make Pottsgrove is making some moves. Jeffrey Strawley comes in with a record of 2-4.
Only a freshman, Jeff Strawley. Last-minute change by Pottsgrove. But again, 4-1 early on individual score, 10-0 on the team score, and Upper Perk knows they need to, and he gets the pin.
There he gets the fall. 57 seconds in the first period. 16 points awarded to Upper Perk Yeoman. Score is 16-0.
But don't be deceived by that. We've seen this before. All those Boyertown O&J Springford matches we've done. Now come the big boys. Brandon Godshaw at 126 for Upper Perk. Bryce Caffrey.
We have Ethan Hammond here, so it looks like Coach Madden is bumping his guys up in some of these weight classes tonight.
So Ethan Hammond will go in at 126, and Godshaw, another three-sport athlete, a pitcher and outfielder on that baseball team, plays soccer, 3.8 GPA, and will major in engineering in college.
Very impressive athlete, but most importantly, great in the classroom and academics.
I want to thank Coach Steve Adam for giving us a lot of great information on his athletes.
Again, both wrestlers a little aggressive on their feet, head-to-head. Coach Kalal on the sidelines asking his kids to move his feet. You never want to be straight on in the offensive position. You're always looking for angles, and both coaches on either side are asking their kids to do that. There's Upper Perk Yeoman with a head tap to a single. Ethan with the wizard in.
Rosansky coming off a pin. Or Godshaw, I'm sorry. Coming off a pin at Pottstown.
Both wrestlers out of bounds, 2-0. Favor of Upper Perk Yeoman.
As I mentioned, Upper Perk state champ in 06. Pottsgrove has a team state title in boys cross country as well.
Boys cross country, yeah, they did. And they got recognized in the our Hall of Fame that we started 3 years ago. Mr. Gary DeRenzo and I, about 3 years ago. This will be our third year.
Larry Recton, right?
Larry Recton was the head coach. We got to bring up a lot of his student athletes back. It was a great opportunity to recognize.
I thought it was cool. Every of all 12 teams, everyone has at least one state team title.
That's pretty impressive. Upper Perk on top, working a bar.
He's trying to get him tilted. They want more big points here. He's going to get some near fall points. He's close to a pin. Godshaw, so close. Oh, he gets the pin. Wow.
Godshaw with the pin in the first period. Another 16 points awarded to the Indians.
We will bump up to 132, and we'll have to wait and see who shows here. It may be Bryce Caffrey for Pottsgrove bumping up.
Bryce Caffrey from Pottsgrove.
Bryce Caffrey, star off the football team, only a sophomore, having a fine season. for Upper Perk. We're looking at last-minute change here. Is it Gabe Sanfelice? Gabe Sanfelice comes in for Upper Perk, and this should be one of those weights where these are two very good wrestlers.
Yeah, Gabe Sanfelice coming in with a record of 3-1. Bryce Caffrey with a record of 5-3.
Two fine athletes.
Multi-sport athletes.
Sanfelice carries a 3.3 grade point average. We'll go to Kutztown and major in forestry.
It's good for him.
My kind of guy. I do a lot of fishing up there in Upper Perk. That's his favorite hobby.
What school did you say again? Kutztown?
He's looking at Kutztown and major in forestry.
That's where I graduated from. There's some good fishing up that way.
As our boss, Gus Tellis, a Golden Bear himself. So it's 22-0 on the team score, but don't be deceived by that. Pottsgrove is very talented in the middleweight classes. Pottsgrove not that long ago saw Pat Flynn take a silver medal in Hershey.
Took a silver medal to Hershey. That is right. Came back from injury and was able to put it together there in the postseason and all the way to the final round.
13 weight classifications running from 106 pounds all the way up to 285. Both these teams pretty good in basketball also.
Yeah, I would say over the last couple of years, both teams are definitely improving this year from where their records were in years past. Upper Perk Yeoman's doing well in girls basketball as well this year.
Upper Perk boys went 2 years without a win. Now all of a sudden they got a win streak going.
Yeah, they were here a couple weekends ago, and coaches brought great energy. It was a great game between both teams.
Last Wednesday, Upper Perk defeated a feisty Phoenixville team by a score of 43-30.
Again, both wrestlers here looking for offense. Short time, 5 seconds left here in the first period.
It's kind of early to call stalling, but I think you could see it in the next period here.
Both wrestlers really weren't doing too much there.
Explain what's going on now.
So wrestler Upper Perk to first, Pottsgrove chooses down, and it's the right move because if you ever get to overtime and ultimate ride out, whoever scored first gets to choose where they want to be up and down. So Pottsgrove there wisely chooses bottom position.
Now I've been watching a lot of Penn State matches. They have riding time at the college level, but not in high school.
Not in high school. It does not exist at the high school level.
And college is 3 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute.
3-2-2. That's
that
correct.
Extra minute could be a barn burner.
It is. They prepare for that and they train for that. Here, Bryce Caffrey's trying to get to his feet. Upper Perk using his leg to control Bryce's near ankle.
Common opponent for these two teams, Pottstown. Upper Perk defeated Pottstown 50-24, and Pottsgrove defeated Pottstown 42-21.
Right now, Upper Perk Yeoman has a good tight waist. Bryce Caffrey from Pottsgrove trying to get to his feet. Upper Perk drops to that leg. Both wrestlers out of bounds.
Got a leg. He hops out of bounds. 0-0 on the individual score. 22-0 on the team score, but do not be deceived by that score. You just know Pottsgrove's going to bounce back, put some points. And this Caffrey kid, man, he's a heck of a football player.
He is. He's tough. He's tough. He works.
His father, we wish him speedy recovery. His father was in a construction accident.
He was in a construction accident. Talked to his wife who works in the building, also the boys, and he is on recovery but took a serious fall, and we wish him the best.
Shane Caffrey, the older brother, we'll see him probably up around 160 pounds, all-conference football player as well. Their father, Mike Caffrey, a star quarterback for Owen J. Roberts back in the day.
Upper Perk is still in control here. He has the leg. Bryce is on top, still working to get two, but it is not awarded.
So the sweatbands, the wristbands that you see for the referee, the green is for the home team.
Got one escape for Pottsgrove.
And the red.
3 seconds left in the clock in the second period.
The red band on the left wrist is for the visiting team. So if you see the referee, as he did, put the green sweatband in the air, holding one finger up, 1 point. Okay, so on the individual scoreboard, it's 1-0 for Pottsgrove.
Bryce has that bar in.
He's trying to turn him.
Has the wrist underneath. He's working underneath to get a tilt. Goes the opposite way.
Two sophomores in a tight match.
Bryce keeping his pressure forward.
San Felice against Caffrey. A great match here at 132.
San Felice trying to work to his base. Bryce, again, San Felice comes to the front. Bryce has to get behind and stay in control. San Felice up to his feet.
Oh my goodness. San Felice, he's got him tilted. He's bridging on his neck, fighting for his life inside of 1 minute. San Felice going for the pin. Caffrey fighting like heck, refusing to go. He gets the pin. San Felice with a brilliant come-from-behind pin.
Absolutely, in a tight match. Thought he was out for one, and San Felice was able to throw Bryce, put him on his back for the fall here in the third period. Make the score 28-0 in favor of Upper Perkiomen.
A bit of a surprise there at that weight class.
Yeah, Bryce just got caught there. Credit to San Felice for taking advantage of every second, and gets the fall there in the third, and a big team win for Upper Perk. Nate Gillen.
Okay, we've seen Gillen before. He's a crafty wrestler, and he will go against Shane Free of Upper Perk. Shane Free, team captain, wants to go to Westchester in the fall and major in, a year from the fall. He's a junior and major in education. Wants to become a social studies teacher.
That's great to hear. I love to hear when students want to get back in the field of education, give back to, make an impact of what their coaches, their teachers, their administrators made on them throughout their careers.
Gillen in maroon, a jiu-jitsu expert.
Shane Free on a quick shot.
Comes in with a winning record. Free with an 8-3 record, so two very good wrestlers here at 138 pounds.
Nate trying to sprawl. Coach is yelling the posts on the head. Got a stalemate here. 57 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Both wrestlers still on their feet, neutral.
This broadcast on the PCTV network brought to you by Telus Vision. Our managing director, Gus Tellis. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play, along with former wrestling coach Steve Ansbach, who also doubles as the athletic director at Pottsgrove and a Springford Ram grad. Ooh. They don't like Rams up here, but we like you. And speaking of Springford, they're number 2 in the district again.
Number 2 in the district. Got the district duels coming up. Before we get to there, though, we have the Pioneer Athletic Conference tournament this weekend.
And you are hosting that, correct?
We are hosting that. Wrestling starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Saturday, January 22nd, right?
Saturday, January 22nd.
So somebody wants to come out, and it's all day Saturday, basically.
All day Saturday. We'll start at 9, and we'll run the way through. We'll take breaks as needed, and adhere to the 45-minute rest time. But an opportunity for all 12 schools to come out.
Wow, that's exciting. And districts just around the corner, regionals and states to follow. The ultimate goal or dream would be the Giant Center in Hershey in a quest for a gold medal. And we saw Milano of Springford bring gold home to our conference 1 year ago.
Last year, Springford's first state champion for Springford Rams and Coach Seislav. What a great moment for that program, and Coach Seislav has been doing a great job for a number of years.
And Steve, for the casual fan who might not be familiar with the league setup, we are the Pioneer Athletic Conference. The difference between the Liberty and the Frontier Division.
Yeah, so we got 12 schools within our conference, 6 schools within each division. We have the Frontier Division, the Liberty Division. The Liberty Division is made up with 6 schools of a higher enrollment. within our conference. The Frontier is 6 schools with the lower enrollment.
Okay, so these are the 2 top dogs in the small schools Frontier division. Other schools like Pope John Paul, Pottstown,
Upper Marion,
Phoenixville,
PJP.
But I looked at the district rankings. Boyertown, Methacton, Springford, all ranked in the district.
Our conference have had quality wrestlers for a number of years, and it's always great to see how we fare within the district duels, but also when we get in the postseason individual tournament.
Upper Perk with a big win over Pope John Paul in the holiday tournament, 46-18. We're in the second period. We're coming up on the 1-minute mark. Upper Perk with a commanding lead in the team score. This is a tight match, 0-0.
0-0. Nate Gillen was down from the start. He's got to get 1 here in the first period, because I'm assuming Upper Perk Yeoman will choose bottom to start the third, depending on where we're at. He's trying to work a tilt for some near fall points.
We did a match on PCTV 20 years ago where Upper Perk was ranked number 2 in the country, and Easton was number 1, and they wrestled at Upper Perk. I got there 90 minutes early. They were scalping tickets in the parking lot.
Fact.
Scalping tickets for a high school match. Little did we know we had Olympians in that match.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Nate Gillen.
Oh, boy.
Little scramble there on their feet. Should be a reversal for Nate. Official awards him 2. Little action on the back. Was able to transition.
Nate Gillen going for big point. Oh, he runs out of time in the second period. Nate Gillen continues his prestigious ways. He's only a sophomore, but that jiu-jitsu comes in handy.
There he was, and right at the end of the period there, he's awarded 3 points for a near fall. So we should score 5-0 in favor of Pottsgrove here going into the third.
1 week ago on the network, Gillen with a big 5-4 decision at Pottstown. That was one of those matches that turned the tide that night.
It was, and that was a match that he won with about 16 seconds left to go in that third period.
Wow.
Again, Nate, a little high there, but was able to get back under the arms. Again, with a 5-0 lead. Like we talked earlier, is looking for some bonus points, so if he could tilt him. But again, Upper Perk trying to get some space, get to his feet. And
Shane Free with a recent big 5-2 victory over Malachi Jones of Pottstown, one of the better wrestlers in the district.
Nate hanging on that hip, Shane working to his base.
Nate Gillen trying to get big points on the scoreboard, trying to tilt him. A little bit surprising here. Free comes in, who has a great reputation.
He is, and he's working that base, trying to almost hit a switch there. Nate Gillen almost puts himself in bad position, but is able to get back behind the hips and break him down. 50 seconds left here in the third period. Score 5-0 in favor of Pottsgrove.
Both these teams battle-tested, Upper Perk road-tested, not afraid to take anyone on. They're coming in here to Falcon Nation trying to make a statement. On paper, you are looking at a championship. The winner of tonight's match will be in the driver's seat in the Frontier Division.
Nate trying to work a cradle.
He needs 3 points to get a major.
Pottsgrove still in control. 16 seconds here left in the clock.
Nate Gillen of Pottsgrove
worked
with
a half, little power half there by Pottsgrove.
Free fights it off, but a tremendous performance by Nate Gillen of Pottsgrove as he puts 3 team points on the scoreboard.
Score 5-0. He scored 28-3 in favor of Upper Perk.
Thank you. Tyler Hoffer of Upper Perk will go against Trenton Allen.
Trenton Allen up to 145 tonight. Tyler Hoffer coming in with a record of 11-10. Trenton Allen record of 17-5.
Hoffer, a team captain, running back and linebacker on that football team for Upper Perk. Also a catcher on the baseball team, carries a 3.5 GPA, plans on joining the military or wrestling in college.
Sounds like he's goal-oriented, and he's involved, multi-sport athlete.
Allen with a quick shot. Can he hold on? Allen, a tremendous football player. He was our winner of the Play of the Year on the PCTV Network.
Still haven't seen that.
Oh, you got to see it. It's with his
Trenton narrowed a quick takedown.
His interception and rugby return. Trenton Allen, only a junior. He'll be a star again in the fall on that football team. Allen comes in with an impressive 1-loss record, too.
He's 17-5, Trenton. Working tough as wrestler. Some of the matches that he lost have been close. But again, he's taken benefit of Coach Galata being in the room. I know they're sparring in there. And
we're at 145 pounds, 2 excellent wrestlers. These are the middleweights at Murderers Row for Pottsgrove. Can Upper Perk withstand that kind of pressure?
Trenton Allen has a head of bar. It was almost a wing concept, but he gets out of it. Upper Perk does a good job in defense.
Trenton Allen in maroon of Pottsgrove took a bronze medal in the Pottstown tournament and a bronze medal in the Mifflin tournament.
They did. Both of these teams were in the Mifflin tournament. I saw that Upper Perk Yeoman finished in 12th place in the team standings, and Pottsgrove finished in 14th. Then Trenton Allen trying to work some pinning combination. Hasn't broke that 90-degree plane for back points yet.
Oh, boy.
Officials not awarding those points.
Hoffer's in trouble. Allen going for the pin. 2 seconds left.
Coach Adams yelling 1, not 2 there. Doesn't want to go down 4-0. Gives up the early escape there.
Hoffer coming off a Tech Fall 16-0 win at Pottsgrove. Allen with another shot. He's got a leg. He's down. Nice job.
Sits him right down to 2.
5-0. Pottsgrove up on the individual score.
Trenton again with that pressure forward. Hoffer doing a good job in defense, trying not to let Trenton do anything to put him in trouble. Trenton gives him 1, lets him up. Both wrestlers to their feet. Both wrestlers changing their levels, which is very important in the sport of wrestling. Never want to be high on your feet. Hoffer with a quick shot. And is given 2.
Hoffer with a takedown. Inside of 1 minute for period number 2.
And Trenton Allen with a quick reversal. Got taken down, but did not start. Wrestling coaches like to talk chain wrestling, one move after the other. So there was a good example of Hoffer on a shot to 2 and Trenton Allen right to a switch to get 2.
These two could meet again on Saturday.
Absolutely. They could potentially do it. Again, Pottsgrove has some wrestlers bumped up tonight, so I'm not sure exactly what weight Hoffer weighed in at tonight. Score 7-3 in favor of Pottsgrove. 20 seconds left on the clock here in the second period.
Pottsgrove with a recent win over Upper Marion by a score of 45-30. Allen with the tilt. He wants the pin. He's going to get some back point. He's close. Oh, my goodness.
3 near fall points awarded to Trenton Allen and Pottsgrove.
So he's up 7. He needs 1 more point.
Score 10-3.
He's got 2 minutes to do it.
Upper Perk Yeoman chooses neutral here to start the third.
You know, Steve, it's a team sport, but there's such individual pressure, in wrestling.
Yeah, there is, and again, we mentioned before, kids know where they're at and they know what they need to do to help the team out. But when they come out there, you're wrestling your own match too.
Referee Dean Jones calling in. $1:30 left in the third and final period. Upper Perk on top by way of the team score. And it's 12-3, 9-point advantage for Allen. So he's got a chance to put 4 on the team scoreboard.
He does. He has that wrist. He's trying to work some type of pinning combination.
Always amazed how they're so time aware. Is that the verbal communication with the coach?
The coaches are yelling, but the wrestlers are aware too where they're at. Upper Perk Yeoman in good defense. They don't want to give up any extra points. Doesn't want to open up any window, so to speak, for trying to put on any type of pinning combination. That pressure is forward. 42 seconds left here in the third period. Scored 12-3 in favor of Pottsgrove.
You know he'd love to get a pin or some tilt points to get a tech fall. Inside of 30 seconds, the third and final period at 145 pounds. Upper Perk on top on the team score. But Trenton Allen of Pottsgrove with a tremendous performance here at 145.
Trenton staying heavy on the head. Trenton gets a quick bar. Trying to work a quick tilt. And is awarded 3 near fall points there.
From Upper Perk, Dominic Sithen.
Well, Coach Madden's coming over the table to see what the matchup's going to be like. Matt Bechtel looks like he's going to come out, but hasn't. Here he comes, Matt Bechtel here at 152.
So they'll bump Bechtel up. Bechtel will wrestle, bump up from 145 to 152. Bechtel will attend University of Iowa, major in sports medicine, the Pottsgrove wrestler in maroon. And Roy Cobb, sophomore, extremely athletic, has college plans, undecided on his major. But on paper, Pottsgrove with the advantage here. The favorite.
Matt Bechtel, two-sport athlete, also helps our athletic director or athletic trainer, Mr. Jack Thomas, in the fall. That's what he's going to college for. So credit to him and his field experience with Mr. Thomas.
Period number 1. Team score, Upper Perk 28, Pottsgrove 7, 0-0 at the 152 weight class. Bechtel, correct me if I'm wrong, also plays baseball, right?
Plays baseball, he does, and student school board rep. Upper Perk in here with a quick double. He's able to change his level in a shot. Matt Bechtel with a quick defense to a sprawl, gets 2.
2 points for Bechtel. Cobb weighed in at 45, bumps up to 52, as does Bechtel.
Cobb gets the escape. 2-1 on the individual score, favor of Pottsgrove.
Both players are wrestlers with those long lever arms.
They are, but they have to be careful. Their Cobb shot a quick double, was able to get under him. Both wrestlers are tall, so they got to worry about their levels. There's Matt Bechtel with a quick fireman's to the.
He's got him tilted.
Has that elbow.
Bechtel going for the pin.
Working back points here on the edge.
Matt Bechtel trying to put 6 on the board for Pottsgrove.
Cobb working out to a restart with short time left on the clock.
Fighting for his life. Runs out of time. He will get back points. He takes a 5-1 lead. At what point does the referee say they're out of bounds?
Well, it's their point. So any point, their elbows, their hips, their knees. When both supporting points of both athletes are out, that's when boys are out of bounds. We got a score of 5-1 here, but I think there was a 2 points awarded in the first with an escape, and there was a 5-point move there on the edge. So I believe the score should be 7-1 in favor of Pottsgrove.
Coach Jeff Madden has a number of quality assistants helping him this year.
Yeah, Derek Alata.
Former medalist for O&J.
Former medalist at O&J. Teacher now at the middle school. Wow, we're health and PE.
Wow.
So we're fortunate to have him on staff. And
I saw him on the golf course.
He did?
Yeah, he hits the ball pretty good.
That's interesting. I'm going to have to challenge him.
I'll take both of you.
Done.
Tyler Nassau. Uh-oh.
Matt to another takedown score, 9-1.
Now, if he gets an advantage of 15 points, the match would be over, and it would be 5 team points on the scoreboard by way of a tech fall. He's got an 8-point advantage, which would be what's called a major. They used to call that a superior decision back in the day. Back in the 70s.
That is before my time.
You don't remember from the 70s?
No, but I'll have to ask my father. My father would know.
Yet. I come from the old Lehigh Valley where they can wrestle a little bit.
Yeah, they can. That's for sure.
Ridiculous.
It's funny you're talking about the 70s. I remember my dad used to tell me how all the tournaments were all single elimination. They weren't even double elimination, telling us how we have it good when we started wrestling. Matt keeping that pressure forward from Pottsgrove.
Correct me if I'm wrong, at the district dual level, Pottsgrove will compete at AA?
No, we're triple.
AAA?
Yeah, we're triple.
Boy,
we've been for
barely,
a number.
huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, just by a number of kids. Yep, we're in a triple. Escape for Upper Perk, score of 9-2. Some people ask, why does he let him up there regarding bonus points? But what coaches are looking to do is to get some type of big move where they don't get 2 or 3 on the board. They can get 4 or 5.
This is a front.
Back in.
Oh, man.
He has a leg to the cradle.
Oh, Bechtel, so aggressive.
Loses it, gets 2 for the takedown, score 11-2.
Period number 2 inside of 20 seconds. Pottsgrove in maroon, Upper Perk in blue and white.
For the 6 seconds left to go. Working. No points awarded.
End of period number 2. It is 11-3.
Pottsgrove chooses neutral, so we'll start the period on their feet.
Let's share this mic, okay? That one's done.
Third and final period, 2 minutes. Bechtel in maroon, Cobb in gray and white. For the casual fan, our league Pioneer Athletic Conference, Boyertown, O&J, Springford can roll with anyone in the country. And these guys here in the Frontier Division, a really high-quality match between Bechtel and Cobb.
They are, and I don't want to. In Perkiomen Valley, they're on the rise too.
Yes, they're ranked in the district, along with Methacton, Boyertown, Springford. A little surprise, O&J, a little bit of a rebuild year.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Galata. Got some quality kids in there. It's just, they're down a little bit right now, but knowing Coach DeRaffalo and Coach Burrow, they'll get they'll work with those kids, and they're never out of it. That's for sure.
11-5, a 6-point advantage. Bechtel would love to make it an 8-point advantage, get 1 extra team point. 53 seconds remain in the match. How about Boyertown's Jordan Wood wrestling for Lehigh?
Yeah.
Almost made the Olympic team.
And great wrestler, but a great person as well. Got to talk to him a lot when we were coaching. And
man, making us proud. He was a junior world champion.
He lives, sleeps, and eats wrestling.
And they give homework at Lehigh, too, I heard.
Yeah, at a great college. Again, Matt looking to turn him. Upper Perk doing a great job not to give up anything here within the match. 14 seconds left here in the third. Upper Perk's kind of hanging there on the edge, not wanting to give Pottsgrove anything in the ward of extra points.
Bechtel has to be careful. He's got the 8-point advantage. Can he sustain? Yes.
Score of 13-5.
And that'll put 4 points on the team scoreboard for the Falcons.
160-pound weight class here up next.
160 pounds. Gabe Coddington for Upper Perk.
Shane Caffrey from Pottsgrove.
Pottsgrove, Shane Caffrey. All-conference football player, running back, linebacker. This should be a great one. Coddington, also a three-sport star for Upper Perk. Runs on the cross-country team and will attend Montgomery County Community College, one of our sponsors.
That's great. Yeah, Shane's also a three-sport athlete.
What's his lacrosse in the spring?
Lacrosse and football. Had a very successful year this year in football on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I could see him playing a little Division III football easy.
Yeah, he always said he just great team player, was willing to do anything he could for the team.
College plans? Is he going to pick one of the sports?
Still undecided. Undecided what he wants to do.
The older brother of Bryce Caffrey,
yep.
And him and Amir Brunson mixed in at tailback. Excellent runner on the offensive side of the ball, and he was first team all-star on the defensive side.
Yep, willing to play a little inside linebacker, outside linebacker, running back. Also, was a little bit of a quarterback his junior year, so a little Swiss Army knife for us over the last few
Pottsgrove
years.
football looks pretty good next year on paper.
Returning a lot of guys. We have great senior class that'll be graduating from us, but our whole offensive line will be returning next year, which is exciting. Shane, real quick.
Oh, boy. Caffrey looking for the pin. He's close. He gets it. Wow. Things are getting interesting.
Shane Caffrey with the fall here in the first period to get the score to 28-17 in favor of Upper Perk Yeoman.
Now we'll bump up to 170.
Brendan Rivera from Pottsgrove.
We saw Brandon Rivera a week ago against Pottstown.
And he will receive a forfeit.
And it will be a forfeit advantage Pottsgrove. So suddenly the team score, I wasn't kidding, it's 28-23 all of a sudden. This match will be decided in the 3 final classifications.
Pottsgrove here has Jake Palladino.
Jake Palladino, only a freshman. He'll be going, I know this wide receiver for Upper Perk. We did one of their football games. It's Chidiki Aruba, and he's long and strong. So it's 28-23, Upper Perk on top. 3 weight classifications remain. We're at 189.
189. Aggressive Jake tries a high crotch.
Palladino, also a lacrosse player.
Jake switches it to a double. Reba goes right to a sprawl.
Aruba, an outstanding student in the classroom, carrying a 3.4 GPA. Also specializes.
On the shoulder.
Oh boy!
Almost hits the dump right there.
Specializes in high jump and triple jump and 100-yard dash. Does Aruba for the Upper Perk track team. Boy, there's a lot at stake here, man. People thought this was going to be a blowout.
Some bonus points, a forfeit here and there, and here we are, 28-23.
Pottsgrove has stormed back.
Weight class.
This would be one of the greatest come-from-behind victories we've seen if Pottsgrove can somehow hold on here and take 2 of the next 3 weight classes. Palladino. Oh, it's getting loud in here. Trying to get that half Nelson. He's going for the tilt. This would give the lead to Pottsgrove if he can pin. Oh, my goodness.
Upper Perk doing a good job in defense, not to give up any extra. Jake Palladino again with a half. Upper Perk's hipping into him.
Oh boy, he's close.
2-1.
So he gets the escape?
Did not give him the escape.
No,
there.
okay, wow. I thought he'd get the 1 point there, but he looks like he's not giving it to him.
Pottsgrove has the choice here with the defer and takes top here in the second period.
So again, a pin here would give Pottsgrove the advantage, 29-28. Arube on the bottom, Palladino on top, a barn burner.
Again, Palladino working from behind. He has to keep pressure. Aruba just looking to get out, get any type of space to get to his feet.
Boy, Palladino, a freshman, wrestling more like a senior.
Jake has a leg in there right now, trying to keep the pressure forward.
1 minute, 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Team
Aruba
score.
to his feet, trying to get out for one, and he achieves it. 1 minute left here in the second.
28-23, Upper Perk on top. Palladino and Baroon up 2-1 individual. Looks like Aruba is leaving that. Got to get his center of gravity down a little bit.
Little bit. I mean, levels are very important. Pottsgrove in on a shot. Aruba's trying to spin around. Jake's trying to drive forward. No points awarded here.
Oh my!
There's two.
Palladino
to a quick half.
Got a half Nelson.
Jake has to drive forward
He's
here.
driving those legs and hip. He's close to a pin to give Pottsgrove the lead. Oh my goodness! It was so. It's a pin. Are you kidding me?
There it is, 11.8.
Pottsgrove was down 22-0. Now they take the lead 29-28 with 2 matches remaining.
2 matches to go here. I believe
for Upper Perk, it'll be Tommy Flood at 2:15. Let's see who Pottsgrove sends out. Probably Dom Domino. Tommy Flood from Upper Perk, another 3-sport athlete. He leads the team in pins with 9. He'll be the starting quarterback on the football team next year. Big, strong quarterback. Wow.
Yes.
And he's also a state caliber javelin thrower with a 3.8 GPA.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, 3-sport athletes, which is great. That's a great testament. From here, from Pottsgrove, we have Jacob Frederick.
All right, so we have.
Excuse me. We have Damian Palloway.
Okay. Palloway had wrestled 285 in recent weeks. Also a 3-sport star, soccer and lacrosse. But on paper, Tommy Flood of Upper Perk would be the favorite here.
Yeah, he's coming in right to heavy on the head. Again, this weight class and heavyweight left here tonight in this duel between Upper Perk and Pottsgrove.
Flood in blue has 15 wins on the season. Palloway comes in with 6 wins. So this match will ultimately be decided in the final 2 weight classifications.
Again, not much action here in the first. Both wrestlers trying to figure out where they're at. Some short ties.
Palloway with a 2-1 decision at Pottstown one week ago.
Again, another one of those matches that came right down to the wire. Again, taking advantage of every second counts.
So he's wrestling 70 pounds lighter than what he was penciled in at in recent weeks.
Yeah, him and both Dom Domino weigh in at 215, and coach has the ability to leave one at one weight and bump the other one up.
Boy, I think Coach
Stolen
Madden
call awarded to Pottsgrove there.
This is critical here because Pottsgrove's favored at heavyweight with Dom Domino. And you got to believe Madden's going to bump Domino up to heavyweight.
He's the last guy back there, so
Yeah,
we
he's
know what
back.
the matchup's going to be at heavyweight.
You can see him up. He's stretching right now. So Upper Perk needs a win here.
Looks like Tommy's trying to work some upper body.
These are the moments that decide championships. The Frontier Division title on the line at the end of one period. It's 29-28. Pottsgrove in the lead. We're at 215 pounds.
No score there in the first. Upper Perk Yeoman takes bottom.
Thanks to Upper Perk Athletic Director Robert Kurzweg for helping get us a lot of great information on the Upper Perk kids.
Damian Palloway lets Tommy up to his feet, scored 1-0 here in the second period.
Boy, you can sense the tension. With something about wrestling fans, they're educated. They know what's going on.
They are. I mean, wrestling's one of those unique sports that you need to know the sport to be able to watch it. The uneducated fan comes in here not knowing the sport. They don't really understand how points are being scored. There's Tommy with a quick throw.
Tommy Flood for Upper Perk, looking to get a pin.
Has a takedown and 3 back points awarded to him right now. Transitions to that front headlock.
A pin would ice the match. He gets it. A quarterback on the football team wrestling more like a linebacker. Tommy Flood. Actually, that doesn't ice the team. It's going to come down. It's going to come down to 285. And Josh Hill will wrestle for Upper Perk against Dom Domino. So anything can happen here. It's 34-29. Upper Perk on top. Hill versus Domino. Domino in maroon, another all-conference football player. And Josh Hill, offensive lineman off that football team with a 4.05 GPA. You can't ask for much more than this.
No,
it all comes down to the last match.
This is exciting. Damian right away. On Domino right away to a knee pick to a half. He knows what's at stake. Everybody knows what's at stake here.
A pin would win the match and possibly a championship. Are you kidding me? Domino knows it. The fans know it. This could ice the title. Dom Domino going for it all. He gets it. Pottsgrove storms back for an unbelievable victory and what will ultimately be a Frontier Division championship. Wow.
Dom Domino with the fall 30 seconds into the first period for a score of 35-34. That ends the match. What an exciting match.
Don't go away. We'll be back to wrap this baby up.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow. Learn. Succeed.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Welcome back. A tremendous match. Pottsgrove down 22-0. They come back to win 35-34. On the Pottsgrove, or I'm sorry, on the Upper Perk side of the ledger, a couple outstanding wrestlers.
Yeah, Upper Perk came out right from the get-go, and couple big matches from Gottschall and Gabe Safe-Felice from Upper Perk to give them bonus points on the board to give them their early lead.
And then in a match which will ultimately decide the division championship, Pottsgrove storms back with incredible efforts at numerous weight classes.
Numerous. It started with, Pottsgrove bumped up, but Trenton Allen, Shane Caffrey, Jake Palladino, the freshman, came in with a big 6 points to give the team win, and then it ended at heavyweight tonight with Dominic Domino getting that fall to give Pottsgrove the lead in the match, the win, and the lead right now, I believe, in the Frontier Division.
Unbelievable. Coach Adam, Coach Madden, congratulations. Both teams with outstanding effort. Final score, 35-34, Pottsgrove over Upper Perk. For Steve Ansbach, I'm Bernie Gallagher, Gus Tellis, our entire crew. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap. We are out.